No one is talking about this. It's not even being reported on in the news. So we need to share this message so that everyone knows that it is happening. More and more cases are coming to us suggesting that children in Gaza are being trafficked. Conflicts or disasters are sadly the perfect breeding ground for trafficking gangs. Child trafficking rings from all over the world likely went to Egypt quite early on. These children risk being trafficked into the sex industry, modern slavery, or having their organs removed and sold. The same also applies to the vulnerable mothers and widows who've left Gaza, often with only their children. In one case, it was reported that 3 children and their mother were kidnapped in Rafah and smuggled into Egypt, which might even suggest groups working both inside and outside of Gaza. The 3 children appear to all be under the age of 5, and the family claims have not heard from them since. In other cases, children were taken by the IDF. Euromed Monitor reported that Israel has abducted many Palestinian children and taken them out of Gaza since October. The whereabouts of these children remain unknown. In one case, an IDF soldier, Harel Itaj, kidnapped a Palestinian baby and took her to Israel after all of her family were killed. He has since died, and nobody knows where this baby is or what happened to her. Euromed Monitor said that there were numerous reports from Palestinian families who could not find their children after Israeli ground incursions happened, and that the risk of soldiers forcibly taking children has significantly increased. In another case, Rushdie Al-Zaza reported that his wife and children remained missing after they were detained. His children were 4 years old and 6 months old. Another Palestinian woman spoke about Israeli soldiers taking a 12-year-old blonde Palestinian girl away from her parents. In March, almost 70 Palestinian orphans from Gaza were transported to the occupied West Bank. Germany and Israel have labeled it as evacuation rescue, yet there remains a lot of mystery around what happened and where the children are right now. According to the Genocide Convention, forcibly transferring children from the group to another group constitutes the crime of genocide. It is also regarded as a war crime under the Rome Statute of the ICC and violates the Geneva Conventions. UNICEF estimates that at least 17,000 children in Gaza are unaccompanied or separated from their families, and Orphans in Need states that there are more than 33,000 orphans in Palestine now. What makes this even more difficult is that almost everything in Gaza has been destroyed, making it almost impossible to properly investigate reports, verify or confirm information, reports a missing child, or even search for the child. Some may even presume the child is just missing amongst the thousands under the rubble. So please share this message. People need to know this is happening, and we need to find a way to do something about this.